This is another boxing analysis, a big fight, cross seas fight, East versus West. West Coast, David Benavidez, has an awesome record, undefeated record. And I believe he's like 30-0 with 24 knockouts. And then you got Anthony Yarde with 27 wins, 24 knockouts with 3 losses. He's had 30 total fights in total. David Benavidez has fought over 9, I count them 9, former or current world champions. That right there should give him a lot of clout, and people should respect him just off of that right off the bat. So he definitely has the experience to be so young and not even be 30 yet. I believe he's in the prime of his career or just coming into it, meaning David Benavidez being close to 30, but he's in his late 20s. I believe he's like 27, 28. And he's a taller fighter, 6'2". I'll say probably 6'3", give him 6'3", because he's just really long and tall. And has 74-inch reach. Anthony Yarde, 70-inch reach, 71. About 5'10-ish, 5'11 maybe. So this is what we're working with. The broader fighter versus the taller, longer fighter. And this should be an excellent bout. And hopefully you all tune in and make your presence felt come fight night. This should be an awesome fight. If you like to bet, this would be a cool fight to bet on. So y'all just tell me what you think in the comment section below. I'm waiting for you all to come into the room, and we'll chop it up more about this bout. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay, what the hell? Oh, why the light ain't coming on? Okay, what is going on? There we go. Sorry for the technical difficulties, my people. But I'm waiting for y'all to come into the room. What's good? JustDraw.com here early. You here early for it. You are here early. Try to clean this off a little taste. But yeah, you were here early. What's up, man? We're here to talk some boxing. Yo, Ocean Quinn, what up? Andrew, okay, y'all here. Go back to Africa. Let me get your ass out of here real quick. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. We here to talk boxing. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We here to talk boxing. If you're here to talk boxing, come on into the room. If you're not here to talk boxing, get the fuck on. It's really that simple. What you doing today? I'm here to talk boxing. That's what I'm here for. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. That's what we here to do. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So, once again, for the people who wasn't in the room, you have David Benavidez. He's fought over 9, count them 9. He has fought over 9 opponents. David Benavidez has fought 9 current or former world champions. He's a veteran in the game, almost 30. He's a power puncher. He puts his punches together, punches in bunches. Yes, boxing is awesome. That's why I'm here to talk about it. This is a big fight. You don't want to miss it. So going back to Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde has 24 total wins. He has 3 losses. And he has 88% knockout ratio as well. So that's something to throw in there that is pretty cool. A lot of people don't realize he is a power puncher, and he puts it all on the line, and he's willing to go to war. You know, he's really, really big on going to war with his style. And sometimes it doesn't serve him, like in the Kovalev fight or the Benavidez fight. So y'all tell me what y'all think. This is a big, big hot topic right now. And boxing is better than WWE or even UFC. I love UFC, but if I had to pick for entertainment value, because I don't like seeing 2 guys lay on each other. Now, if it's the Brazilians and they do all these different holds, like the omoplata, the north-south chokes, and the Brazilian jiu-jitsu with the triangle choke, then that's cool. But all that other shit, laying on top of each other, I'm not down with it. I don't like that shit. That shit's whack. But let's get back to The topic at hand, it is boxing. Anthony Yarde versus David Benavidez Jr. I mean, David Benavidez, no junior. But y'all tell me what you think. Do you have Anthony Yarde, 5'10.5", beating David Benavidez with some shot that he don't see coming? Or do you see David Benavidez doing what he does to all of his opponents, which is knock him down to size, just putting his punches together, being accurate? You know, what I'm going to do is I'm actually go and look at some highlights of David and look at some highlights of Anthony Yarde as well. So y'all just bear with me. I'm waiting for more people to come into the room. And make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe. And hit that bell notification icon so you can get all my boxing news analysis and updates. If you are a boxing fan, you're in the right place. You hear the bullshit, you hear the troll, you hear to be on some dumb shit. I got my mods in the room. My mods are right there, justdraw.com, and they're going to get you up out of here. Justdraw.com says, I ain't going to lie, I think the fight going to be competitive, probably go decision. My mods don't lie, and that's what it is. When it comes to going decision, who do you think is going to win that decision? Who you think is going to win the decision? David Benavidez. It's hard to pick against David. I'm going to tell you that. And then it's hard to think Yarde going to not fall prey to what he been falling prey to. But as we seen last Saturday, anything's possible. It's very few people thought that Conor Ben was going to pull off what he pulled off last Saturday. So make sure y'all pay attention to the press conference, the face-offs, body language. All these things mean a lot come fight night, before fight night. All of that means something. Man. What do you think is the best highlights of David Benavidez? What does he do very well in your eyes? In my eyes, him putting punches together, he's the best in boxing at putting punches and bunches together. Him, Bam Rodriguez, and Inoue, and Beterbiev, they put punches together better than most. Let's say that. That's for sure. And they stay consistent and they stay on top of you, you know. They really don't let you breathe, and that's the key to boxing. If you want to be successful in boxing, you have to have a style where you are pushing the pace, you are pushing it to the limit. You know what I'm saying? That's most important. That's most important. David Benavidez, him being 6'3", having that 74-inch reach, he should use as much as his reach as possible. He should start off the first couple rounds with a jab and pretty much just stay consistent. You know, consistency is the key when it comes to having a great jab, and knowing when to throw your jab is even more important. Let's see who's all in the comment section now. Hold on 1 second. Because it was booming. As soon as I got on here, my algorithm picked up like that. I mean, quick. And I like to see that. That's a good sign. Love to see that. Love to see it. But like I said, I want to hear what you all have to say in the comment section below. Y'all just give me y'all take, and then I will come in and let you know what I believe is going to happen throughout the fight. So I'm just waiting on a couple more people to come into the room. Yep, just let me know what you think's going to happen. Really think it through now. Think it through before you give your answer. Well, think it through. It's a good match, though. It's a good test for both. You know, Anthony Yarde may not be an A+ fighter, but I would give him an A-, if not a B+ fighter, and that's always a good test. We got justdraw.com. My guy says, I got Benavidez by decision. People think Yarde a bum just because he got smashed by Arthur. But Arthur is really him. Yeah, Arthur's really that guy for sure. And then Benavidez wasn't showing that much power when he fought Vosdick. I agree. Vosdick is a bad motherfucker. David did a good job though. And he did beat him down to size and did a lot of good work. I just want to see him, get tested. I believe he's going to be tested by Anthony Yarde coming up here. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp. My thing about Anthony Yarde is he gets caught going backwards. He has to be smart if you're going to battle and go to war with David Benavidez, which that's his game, to sit in the inside and just go to war. So if you're going to do that, you're going to have some really good defense and really have your forearms block a lot of the shots, which is going to zap a lot of the energy from Anthony Yarde if that's his approach. Because he has so much muscle, I don't know if it's his best style to try to box. Now, if he's worked on his endurance, he's done his road work, ran in the mountains, and you believe you could get through a 12-round session somehow with David Benavidez, then that's cool. But a lot of people cannot get through a 12-round session with the great David Benavidez because he puts too much pressure, it's too many punches and bunches, and he's not going to let off. He is a monster for a reason. This is nobody to fuck around with. You can end up in the fucking hospital. They said David Benavidez in the modern era has put more boxers in the ICU, in the hospital, in the ambulance in a while. It's not many people who can do what he do. Besides Beterbiev, the towering tornado, the Mexican towering tornado, him, people like that. Because they throw so many punches and they're so violent. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo Lopez has put a lot of people in the ambulance. A lot of people don't know that with his power punching. Certain people just have that power, that scary power, and it's consistent. And they know how to land flush. And once upon a time, Kovalev was the guy putting people in the ambulance. So that's something to think about. I see Anthony Yarde working hard. And you're going to need it. This is it right here. I'm gonna say the top 5 keys to victory. I was going to wait for more people to come in, but fuck it. I got enough people right now. JustDraw.com says, and Benavidez wasn't showing that much power when he fought Vosdick. I fuck with Benavidez, but honestly, at 168, I think he's getting saved by his weight. I agree. He needs to go to 175 and fight at 175 consistently. I believe that's what he's doing now. So shout out to David Benavidez for saying that he wants all the smoke at 175, and he's serious about becoming a world champion. That would be his, I believe it'd be a 3-time or 2-division world champion, 2 or 3 division world champion, something like that. So shout out to him. If he's going to do that, if he's going to attempt to do that. The top 5 keys to victory. Number 1 for Anthony Yarde is keep your hands up. Protect yourself at all times. It's really that simple. Number 2, you must use your jab and use it effectively. Without an effective jab, you're not going to beat David Benavidez because you're not going to be able to keep him off. The whole point of a jab is for defense. Your power punching, your backhand is for offense. Now, you can go offense to defense, but a lot of times the jab is for defense to line up your opponent so you can land your offensive shot, your big power shot. Hopefully he mixes it up and uses it up and down. Anthony Yarde is going to have good energy, good endurance, and good stamina. Without good endurance and good stamina, he is bound to drown, to drizzle. He's not going to make it past 6 or 7 rounds if he gets caught flush early. I don't care how tough he is, how tough he think he is. Hey, everybody thought they was tough until they get caught behind the head or right in the temple area, and that's all it takes. Your equilibrium gets thrown off, and then it's really nothing you can do but just go down. Kind of like how Erickson Lubin, He got hit with a good temple shot he didn't see coming. It turned off his short circuit from getting knocked out previously. And that can happen to Anthony Yarde because he is starting to get up in age. See, as you get up in age, you can't take as much punishment as you took in your 20s. Once you get in your middle 30s, you have to preserve what you have. That's why it's so important that he boxes effectively, fights effectively, and puts his best foot forward with throwing his power punches to offset the rhythm of David Benavidez. Because David Benavidez, he seems wild to you all, but like Virgil Ortiz, he's a rhythm fighter. If you want to beat him, you're going to have to offset his rhythm, and you're going to have great tempo, and you're going to have range and understand your distance. Your distance is everything when you're fighting a taller, longer fighter in timing. So that gets to my next point. Number 4, timing. Your timing is everything. So let's say David throw 4, and you know he likes to throw 4. You got to figure out what he's doing throughout the rounds. He beat you round 1, round 2, round 3. By round 4, you should kind of have an idea what he's doing. So let's say if he goes, bah, you just letting him go. It's your job to look for that 4th punch, knock his arm down, use your jab hand to parry. Duck down because you're the shorter fighter. Put your shoulder into it and turn it over. Turn it down, turn it over as he's throwing. If you want to be effective, if you want a good knockout, an educated knockout, you're going to need an overhand right. That is the kryptonite for a David Benavidez. That's what I truly believe. If you throw the overhand right effectively, you stay in the pocket, find your distance, come over the top, we might be seeing good night to David Benavidez because Anthony Yarde does have a 88% knockout ratio. Remember, I told you this. So don't be surprised if you do see David get hurt throughout this fight, knocked down or knocked out. That's why I said in the title, will it be a knockout by David because of accumulation of blows or a blow he don't see coming and he get clipped and then David get him out with a bunch of punches? Or will it be Anthony Yarde with that one big overhand or that one big left hook? Good night. We will see. We will see. All right, let's see what JustDraw.com just said. He said, yeah, Yarde can win this to me. This is a 60-40 fight. I agree. To be honest, Yarde needs to be smart and crafty, especially going to the body. Chop the tree down. I'm telling you, you want to be the tall guy, which many tall men have been defeated before. Brian Mendoza will always be a legend to me, but he don't even fight no more. At least I don't see him fighting top level, and it's crazy because he was the only person to knock down and knock out the towering tornado from the Mexican, the real Mexican monster, the 6'6" guy. So I want to see what you all think will happen if David Benavidez gets caught clean with an overhand right. Let's see here. I'm gonna keep looking at you all's comments. Yep, he's the youngest ever super middleweight champion. David Benavidez sits right in the pocket. He's not scared. And he will sit there and throw uppercuts. So Yarde cannot be on the ropes. I'm noticing that. And then if he comes in with the work rate where he's throwing left hooks to the body from the outside, he kind of turns it like that with his I got long arms too, so I know what he's doing. And he whips it to the body. Anthony Yarde cannot allow David Benavidez to whip the left hook to the body. My fifth tip for Anthony Yarde is you must work the body. Get David to get tired somehow, some way. Try to match his work rate if possible. If not, pot shot, side-to-side movement, and just don't get caught with silly shit. It's really that simple. Going to David Benavidez, how can he be successful? Outwork Yarde. Yarde has been proven he don't like too much work rate, too many punches. If you look at a lot of Yarde's best wins is from fighters who throw under 50 punches. If David Benavidez can throw over 70 punches, which I believe he can, 60 to 70, and he's landing at a 45, 40% or 50% clip, it will be guaranteed win for David Benavidez. The first tip You know, I always love the jab. Stick with your jab. Work it long. You got a longer jab than Yarde. Work it up. Work it down. Work it up. Work it down. Keep your muffs on. And look to land your own overhand right or land your uppercuts. Because David has these long arms and he knows how to whip uppercuts in through close range when most tall fighters can't do that. So that's his advantage. The second key, work your uppercuts. I'm going to keep saying uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. Anthony Yarde is the more wide, broader guy. So you land, you know, paw with the jab, boom, 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 boom. Throw them uppercuts, and then turn over with the hooks. One of them shots Anthony Yarde's not going to see. You working the uppercut, bam. Working the uppercut, bam. Working the uppercut, bam. Right hook, bam. Left hook, left uppercut. Go back to the left hook. Those combinations are key. What's up with it, Nurock? What up? What up? He said that's good. What's up? We here to talk boxing. See here. See what you're talking about now. Yarde need that Loma and Crawford bag right now. Use as much angles as possible. Make that ring big. Turn consistent. He broke it down. Wish I had a clap button. Excellent. I'll clap for you. Excellent breakdown. Excellent. Excellent breakdown. Excellent. That's what I'm talking about. The third thing David Benavidez needs to do, he needs to throw shots to the body early and often. Get him tired. Get him very, very tired. Do not let up. Do not let up. Work that body. I want to see 25 to 30 body shots thrown per round, landing at least 10 to 15 of those motherfuckers. If he could do that, it's going to be very hard for Anthony Yarde to keep his endurance and his conditioning. Your endurance and your conditioning is key because your brain has to stay healthy. If your brain believes that you can't do it, a lot of times your spirit can only give so much. And it's called inertia. It's called exertion. It's too much exertion. Break apart. Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua. I will talk about that next if that's what you're requesting. I'm only going to be on here another 8 minutes. So if you got here a little late, I apologize about that. But you are here to see what my final analysis is. So I guess that's a good thing too. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that bell notification icon so you get all my boxing news analysis and updates. Let me know about some other fights you want me to break down in the comment section below, and I will do so. Or Yarde can fight like a 175 Sean Porter, just short, fight short, make him punch down. Either way, Yarde better be working on them legs. Oh, yeah, he need to be constantly getting them miles in. That's the key. Constantly getting them miles in. Get the miles in. Get the miles in. And he needs to spar a lot. You need to simulate as much as possible what David Benavidez is going to do. You need a tall guy, 6'3", 6'2", just throwing. He needs to get used to that pressure of somebody just throw. And you need to be working on landing shots in between because it could be a Paul Williams versus Sergio Benavidez Martinez 2012, 2010 situation where Sergio Benavidez Martinez got one of the best knockouts in boxing history because he dreamed that he was going to get that type of knockout before it even happened. And he threw the overhand left right in between when Paul Williams was going to throw a right hook. He threw the overhand left. KO. Look it up on YouTube if you don't believe me. HBO Boxing, when that was the premier boxing channel, it will always be premier to me. It's HBO, near and dear to my heart. Miss you, HBO Boxing. Another thing, David, find your rhythm, find your tempo, find your pace is number 4. Number 5, be confident. David Benavidez, be the monster. It's really that simple. You beat a monster, it's gonna be hard for him to beat you. It just is. We spoke before about Jake versus Tank. Yes, we did, Nurock. You make sure you hit that like button. You hit that subscribe button. I haven't seen you hit that like button yet, Nurock. I'm watching you. Nurock, hit that like button for me now. Hit that like button now. But and make sure y'all share the video, share the live. It is best for engagement. to share the live. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Share the live to your friends, family, whoever. And David Benavidez, if he gets you on the ropes, I'm telling you right now, I'm going towards David because he's been consistent. He's been winning and he's undefeated. It's hard to go against the undefeated guy. It just is. If David showed that he wasn't training, I would automatically pick Yarde because I believe in Yarde. But going off the height, the range, the distance control, and David's unwavering confidence, believing that he can do anything, it's just going to be hard to beat. Because remember, you got to break David Benavidez's will. And it takes not only power, but it takes work rate. Only time it don't take work rate is if you have great timing and you're just landing shots and he can't land on you. You know, the art of hit and not be hit. What boxing is all about. And we forget David can box a little bit. He can sit on the back foot, lean back. I'm watching him right now. He leans back and hits you with some pot shots. You know, he can pot shot too. So he has a versatile game. He's not just this typical Mexican that just come forward. He don't have to do that. David can sit back really and just pick Yarde apart with the jab, make him reach. And if he reach and you teach, because you have the experience now at this top level with 9 different former or current world champions, it would just be very, very hard to beat David if David is on his A game where he's mixing it up as a triple threat. The aggressive come forward fighter, boxing, pure boxing, and being able to be a aggressive counter puncher. It'll be very, very hard for Anthony Yarde if David comes in with that mentality. So we're just going to have to see. JustDraw.com says 4647. Yeah, I agree. He need that Manny mindset. Take some shots to give a shot. Don't be intimidated by his work rate. Yeah, I want to pick Anthony Yarde, but my heart saying, my brain saying, nah, man, David got it. So I got David by late round knockout because Anthony Yarde usually gets knocked out late. If it is middle rounds, it's because, like I said, he got caught with something that he did not see coming. He got caught with a shot he did not see coming. And that's usually the tail end because David Benavidez is a hell of a finisher like the 80s. If he gets you hurt, pow, 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 uppercut, hook, straight, uppercut. And that's all she wrote. Referee steps in, grabs a bloody, battered and beaten Yarde, and that is all. Round 7 is what I'm seeing in my analysis in the future. Round 7 or round 8. And that will be all. So thank you all for tuning in to another boxing analysis. I love this sport. I love you all for coming in. If you want to see me make another live in the next 5 to 10 minutes, comment below which fight you would like me to break down, and I will do that for you all. Let me know in the comment section below which fight do you want me to talk about. Tomorrow, I will be talking about Terrence Crawford and what's next for him. Does he really want to come back? What is he thinking about doing with Turki Al-Sheikh? And I will be making a video on an update with Dimitri Bivol. What's next for Bivol? What is next for Bivol? So those are the fights that those are the fighters I'm thinking about right now at the top of my head. So y'all let me know in the comments. Like I said, y'all got about 5 minutes. Let me know who y'all want me to talk about next. Because I got some energy today, man. I got some energy today. So y'all let me know. Talk about heavyweights. Okay, I could do that. I could do that in my next video. Talk about heavyweights. Any heavyweight in particular that you would like me to speak about? Any heavyweight you would like me to speak about in particular? Let me know. El Monstro Benavidez. And like I said, for those who did not get my live, you can always go into the comment section and give your take. And I will more than likely get back, especially if it's an intelligent take on the fight at hand. I will definitely be giving you my response for sure. What do you think about Joseph Parker? I think he's awesome. I love me some Joseph Parker. I think Joseph Parker is a living legend to be, especially if he gets one more big win. But to me, he's already a living legend. He beat Deontay Wilder. He beat Zhang. He beat who else he beat? I think he beat Dillian White. I mean, he's beat some guys. You said dirty. What's dirty? What I don't think nothing's dirty about Joseph Parker. What's dirty about Parker? You're gonna have to elaborate on that. What is dirty about Parker? I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna give you some time. And while I give you some time, hold on 1 second. What? Oh, you think he's? Oh shit! Joseph Parker got tested positive for cocaine. What? Y'all gonna have to show me that. Oh shit! That's fucking crazy, man. Get that? Nah, that's fucked up. That is fucked up, bro. Damn. That is not cool. If you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat. Yep, if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat, my people, my people. There we go. All right. All right. Yeah, my internet just got the buffering. I'm sorry about that, you all. If you all want to donate in the Cash App, you can. Like I said, I make these analysis for you all, and this is entertainment. So if you like the content, I appreciate it. If you want to donate, that's cool as well. Whatever you want to do to contribute, I really, really appreciate it. But going back to Ajit Kabayal, okay. Kabayal, okay. I'm going to have to check that out. Ajit Kabayal. Yeah, I remember when Yarde took that gamble with Sergey Kovalev. He was in some excellent shape, too, for that fight. He was in the best shape possible. I mean, the guy was cut up like a bag of dope. I mean, in shape. He was doing shoulder roll stuff, but he should have. But see, like he said, he was inexperienced for going overseas, and he just wasn't ready. You know, a lot of people you don't know what you are until you don't know who you are until you get in there. So you know, it's easy to say what you would do, what you won't do. You know. But yeah, you all tell me what you think in the comment section below. Will Anthony Yarde win? If you believe he'll win, I will shout you out on my post-fight analysis video when Anthony Yarde and David Benavidez fight each other. Let me know. Let me know in the comments who you got. And see, Yarde gets exhausted, and then you can just really land on his chin because he starts having his chin up in the air. That's another thing as well. We don't have Cash App in Europe. Okay. It's all good, brother. It's all good, brother. It's all good. I think they do have it, though. I think everything is universal. I think Cash App's universal, though, man. Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. We can make that happen.
His next target was domestic rival Lyndon Arthur, the Commonwealth champion and fellow world level hopeful. Bookmakers backed him to win, but Arthur cleverly kept the fight at long range, used his jabber footwork to frustrate Yarde over 12 tense rounds. And when the bell finally rang, it was Arthur's hand raised by split decision, handing Yarde a second.
All right. You said we don't have Cash App in Europe. I believe in Europe they do, though. I think they do. Oh, you know what? Y'all have PayPal. That's right. Y'all have PayPal. That's correct. I forgot all about that. So you're right, Nurock. You are right, Nurock. But I'm about to come back with the Jake Paul and the Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. So if you all want to tune into that, feel free to do so. We'll definitely be getting back to you all with more boxing news analysis and updates. We got David Benavidez winning by making him exhausted. Not even in Canada and Mexico. I believe Canada and Mexico got it too. Or if they don't, they definitely got PayPal. They definitely got PayPal. But yeah, like I said, I'll get back to you all more boxing news analysis and updates. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget to drop a comment. Feel free. Peace.